Hello lovelies, today is all about a full comprehensive fall denim guide of 10 trends that we're seeing for fall 2024 and some considerations to think about before you either invest in them, pull them back out from your closet, or decide to wear them. And as is the case with most questions in this life, the answer is, it depends. I think it does you a disservice when you hear stylists on YouTube or anywhere on the planet say, you should avoid low-rise jeans, avoid skinny jeans, because it's all unique to your body shape, your lifestyle, and your own personal signature style and what you want to portray to the world and just how it fits into your overall wardrobe. So we'll dive right in. The first denim trend is low-hanging fruit, and some that we have all embraced are not too polarizing. And by the way, at any point in time, I would love to hear if you disagree or agree with any of my opinions, of course. I think it's really interesting to have a dialogue, and I always come away with something from the comments below, so I appreciate any time that you can share your thoughts with me. The wide leg jeans have become so popular because they're flattering on so many different body types, and they're also extremely comfortable. They can sometimes feel like you're in joggers, and also depending on the denim wash, they can also really elevate the look and almost appear like a trouser. So if you work at more of a corporate office that requires you to dress up, having a dark denim wide leg jean is a great way to still look elegant and pull together and still be very comfortable. This is an easy number one because not only are they very popular and they fit most body types, but also in terms of footwear, they go with almost any kind of shoe you could think of. They go with pointy, square, and round toes, high heels, kitten heels, flats, chunky boots. For the most part, all that we see is kind of like the top of the shoe, depending on the length, of course. I have some cropped wide leg jeans from Zazan that really show off the booty, and so if you want more of that silhouette, I'll link them below because they're some of my best selling jeans and I really love them. But in terms of wide leg jean, you really can't get away with anything going on under there. So for fall 2024, those are not going anywhere. Now, on the other hand, jeans that are very polarizing are the low-rise jeans. We have seen more and more of these. When I think about the people that do well with low-rise jeans, first of all, people that are uncomfortable in high waists, because I saw somebody comment on Instagram the other day that high waists are very hard for them because they can't get it over their stomach, or they feel really claustrophobic. It doesn't zip up well over their tummy. And so for them, low rise is a better way to go because they can kind of just have it sit below the abs, where, for example, my sister just had a baby and she's wearing low-rise pants because they're comfortable. They help accommodate a time when maybe low-rise jeans can be very flattering because they're not going to do a muffin top and they're not going to, have any extra bulk or make you uncomfortable. The other people that are going to do really well with low-rise jeans are people with very, very long legs. And I'll use my sister again as an example because she's got the world's longest legs. And for her, sometimes she can look really funny if she wears her pants where her true waist is. And actually my mother-in-law is that way too. They always like a lower rise because it helps balance out the proportions of their bodies. They want to create that visual of a longer torso. So these are two body types that are really going to benefit from a slightly lower rise. Now we're not talking like Christina Aguilera, 2000s where your crack is sticking out or anything like that. We're just saying adding some length to your torso can be very comfortable and very flattering depending on your body type. It's not about wearing crop tops either. You can wear a button down or you can wear a bodysuit and really lean into that lower rise jean trend. Depends on the publication, and I read almost every fashion publication there is, but I can't ignore the fact that skinny jeans are always mentioned in some way, shape, or form. I've mentioned in previous videos, skinny jeans are a great vehicle for when you want to wear knee-high boots, or you are living somewhere up north and you struggle with like the elements and you don't want to have your pants dragging on the ground. You want to tuck them into your boots. They're simply the best types of jeans to wear if you want to show off your boots or you want to not compete with the hemline of your boots. So I think they always have a place in some lifestyles. Now, I've also heard some comments because I have a whole video dedicated on how to style skinny jeans in particular for 2024. I have heard people say, well, some people just do not look good in skinny jeans. I disagree with that. I think a lot of it has to do with the quality. Good American has a beautiful pair of skinny jeans that really takes into account curves and smoothing fabric. It really is about the quality of the denim and putting in the time to try on different pairs on that fits your body type. Fourth trend that I want to talk about, barrel jeans. I have had, forget like polarization out there in the world, and internally in here, I have had so much back and forth with barrel leg jeans. I can't even tell you about it. Like, I don't know what it is, but I literally change my mind about them every other month. I have two pairs of, well, technically there's three of them, but one of them I feel like is kind of like a closet barrel jean from H&M. And the two other ones are from Free People. They actually remind me a lot of the Joe's jeans, barrel jeans fit that are a lot more expensive. You really want to rock that trend. Your Pinterest board is full of them. And then you try on that first pair of jeans and you're like, oh my gosh, I look like an Oompa Loompa or whatever. That's what first came to mind when I first tried a pair. You have to play around with different brands and different sizes. You will find something that works. For me, it was this Free People pair. They work with my height. I'm 5'4". They work with my waist. Little horseshoe curve of the jeans happens to work with the curve of my leg. So it all, like, the stars all aligned for this pair of jeans to work for me. And I just actually got a second pair from Free People in the coated denim in a beautiful chocolatey brown that I'm actually wearing with this top right now. And this top is my latest purchase from Anthropologie. I was so inspired by the Chloe runways with the whole boho chic vibe, and this was just obviously not Chloe, but it's a very beautiful quality. I'm so happy with it. I think I'm just gonna wear it all fall long, and they have another color as well. I'll link it below if you are looking to incorporate more boho into your wardrobe. And we always see these videos of like, what shoes do we wear with wet jeans? And I'm telling you, nothing matters as much than with barrel leg jeans. Barrel leg jeans are unforgiving when it comes to wearing the wrong shoes. You really want to think about your personal style. Like for me, I love a classic, polished, elegant style. So I don't want to wear a big chunky lug boot or loafer with these jeans because it'll make me not only look frumpy or have it be a vibe and kind of a generation that I don't belong to, but also it doesn't help elongate my legs. I'm always looking to add length because, again, I'm average height. So for me, having a Mary Jane ballet flat that's very slender, that balances out the volume of the leg, or a pointy toe boot is the way to go for me. Likewise with the barrel leg jeans. You also don't want to make the mistake of wearing a super big top because, again, it'll swallow you whole, especially if you're on the shorter side. So even if it's a bigger, looser top that I'll show you here in the example, I try to waist it. These elastic bands from Amazon are amazing, and I covered them in my 5 ways you're ruining your outfit, so make sure to check that out. It's a video full of helpful hacks in case you are doing some mistakes that are really easy to fix. Just use this elastic band to bring your shirt up, create a waist, and help balance out the overall outfit. And the final consideration with barrel jeans is that you want to think about the length of your third layer. You can get away with almost any length, maxi, cropped, or even like a regular blazer length. You don't want to have your third layer be like a midi cardi. That kind of competes with the barrel leg, and so then it kind of lands nowhere. It's no man's land. You have the cardigan hitting where on the biggest, widest part of the jean, and it cuts your legs off, makes your legs look short. You look frumpy, and then add like lug boots to that, and guess what? You have an Oompa Loompa. I'm just kidding. But it's not flattering. For the fifth denim trend, we're talking about cropped jeans, and I popped these on real quick because I wanted to see how I felt about them. I haven't worn these actually in a couple of months, and I first got these jeans February 2024, right when they started to pick up momentum, and I saw these at Banana Republic and I really like them. I love the dark denim wash. I feel like they're so elegant. These happen to be a little bit more of like a straight, almost like a wide leg cropped. And there's some from Anthropologie that I've seen lately that are just a little bit more, like a little bit more tapered like this. I do love this kind of more relaxed bottom silhouette, thinking that I could still wear boots underneath and be able to fit them in, which is sometimes difficult to do when the hemline is a little bit snugger.
In this example, you can see that you don't want to have a shoe that competes with the hemline and doesn't quite sit underneath. And also the same thing with the length of your coat. You don't want it to get caught up in the cuff as well.
This denim trend we're seeing is patchwork jeans, and what that means is you kind of like quilted your jeans together. It has different textures, it had different washes, may be cute for a season. I'm not going to invest in them. It feels like one of these denim trends is in the future is going to feel very dated. Stamp fall 2024. If you're more boho chic and you're, have a very kind of like a country kind of lifestyle, and I love the Western trend, by the way. Along with that is the other trend that we're seeing. Number 6 is embellished denim. And what that means is fringe hanging from them, from the sides, and kind of like the bedazzled, lots of, metallics and stuff. And I actually do have jeans like this. I am sorry to say, I just think that it's not a classic pair of jeans that's going to serve you for years to come. I mean, we also refer to the bedazzled era, the first one, a lot as like a moment in time. CDs, other 2000s mementos. Number 7, on the other hand, is a denim trend that I think can work, and that is big flare jeans. Boho chic, as I've covered in my previous fall fashion videos, is a trend that we're seeing, definitely getting to me as well. And so having that kind of exaggerated flare can be a really fun way to incorporate that. I already have big flares from past years where these kind of have come in and out of favor. Are these my everyday jeans that I reach for day in and day out? No, but they're definitely a fun way to make a statement. And if you already have some, then it's a great time to pull them out. One of the things to keep in mind is where the flare comes out. You have to watch, does the flare start higher up, like right around your knee, or do you wait for it to go halfway down your calf? That is a big consideration. Free People has a lot of big flare jeans that I really like and that are at a good price, that give me that drama, but that don't look too crazy. On the other hand, the trend that we're also seeing for number 8 is really baggy jeans. And I actually said that these were out of style for the Trends That Died in 2024 video, and I stand by that. I don't think that most women that are not like walking the runways and they're not Vogue editors don't want this big sloshy silhouette where it's like everything is really big and you're kind of drowned up in them and it overwhelms your frame. But I do see some editors talking about how trendy these are, and I don't know for who, because no one that I see either on the streets of New York, I travel all the time, all over the world, and I just don't see a lot of these big, huge pair of jeans that everyone's talking about worn at all. And not only around the world, but just like in my circle with my friends. So I don't know who these belong to. I do have one big pair of very slouchy jeans, again from Free People, that are called like the Western Slouch or something like that. And they are very voluminous. I wore them one season for Paris Fashion Week to make a statement. I have covered many Paris and New York Fashion Weeks and hosted for FNL, interviewing designers and backstage models, front row people. I was involved in that kind of more unrealistic fashion world, if you will. But nowadays I just want to look good. I want timeless pieces. I don't want a lot of fuss. I want to look classic and stylish. And yes, I care about the trends, but it's one of those pair of jeans that I have never really gotten up in the morning and said, oh, let's wear the really huge, like super baggy jeans from Paris Fashion Week. I haven't done that. Number 9 is denim in different colors. And denim in different colors can be very fun. For example, these barrel leg jeans that I'm wearing right here are a beautiful chocolate brown. I think that depending on your color palette, your wardrobe, your preferences, it's a great way to kind of shake things up a little bit. I also really love a pair of like a taupe denim. I think that's very classic for fall, and definitely moving more towards like the dark wash denim that is also extremely trendy. Dark denim just is a great way to instantly elevate any look, and also 2 or 3 years from now, not have it be stamped in time for the 2024 fall era. And the last denim trend is all things denim. That means accessories, handbags, anything that you can get your hands on, including denim fabric in blazers and vests and things like that. And I think that's really fun, especially because all denim look is a great way to do monochrome that is functional, but also feels a little bit more dressed down, is a very timeless look as well. So I'm all for that. I do think that investing in like a Louis Vuitton denim bag is not for me. Like if I'm gonna buy a luxury bag, I don't want it to feel so trendy. Also some nice mid-range bags that you can get, and I'll pop some up here on the screen because I've seen them all over the place, that you still want the denim bag look, but you don't want to, you know, spend like a mortgage payment on one, then it's the way to go. For more fall fashion fun, make sure to check out trends to shop your closet for before you do any fall shopping, because you have a lot of them hiding in your closet. And if you have fun with me today, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I hope to see you really soon.